Hey guys, so we do have some delicious trinkets here, the HTC One A9 and the HTC One M9, and we wanted to do a quick little comparison of the performance here. Both very beautiful devices obviously, and we do have the gold M9 here, which looks very bling indeed. So we can just turn them both on at the same time and see how they come on. So I'm still waiting for the marshmallow update on the M9, so it's still on Lollipop at the moment, but it'd be interesting to see nevertheless how the camera compares, as well as the day-to-day performance. Definitely can tell the screen on the M9 a lot cooler. So you can see the beautiful M9 just come on, probably a little bit quicker there, but the A9 wasn't far behind, as you can see. You know, both of them actually quite beautiful really. You know, it reminds me how much I like Sense looking at these handsets compared to some other skins, and basically we can see we are all shut down I think for everything. So that's quite nice. So let's see here how they compare. We're just going to open up some apps here, day-to-day stuff, to see, you know, the performance. And straight away it looks like the M9 is that little bit quicker, but not hugely so. Is this on the max brightness? Yes. And again, a little bit quicker on the right. Twitch. So that little bit quicker if you ask me, you know, nitpicking, but can definitely see, you know, the M9 here is wow, both of them are just absolutely blindingly fast compared to some other handsets. Can see the M9 that little bit quicker there. I think I've got a mark on the A9. We'll just get it off. We like to see the handsets nice and clean. There we go. And back game, GTA. So let's start the game here. So very nice quick load here on the A9, which is good. And we do have another one. Go. So this time it's the opposite way around. Quite indistinguishable when it comes to the game performance. Maybe the M9 though, when it comes to your day-to-day kind of performance, so we'll give it a nod. We can just have a look at the web browsing as well, which is obviously another area which is quite important. So we can just start off here with Engadget. And I think we hit the wrong site there. So let's try that again. Engadget. There we go. So a little bit quicker to go into the link there on the A9 Kotaku. Again, the A9 here, and the M9 having some issues. Let's try that again. Years later, what was all that about? And just open up some things here, so that's better. I think the picture loaded a bit quicker here, but the link seemed to be faster on the M9. Verge. Go. Oh, that was very close. I think the A9 loaded the page faster, as well as the advert. And again for the link. So I think you can see here the A9 does quite well when it comes to the web browsing. One more, GSM. And again, I saw that. So that is pretty nice. We're going to give that to the A9, I think, when it comes to the web browsing. So 1-1. And finally, you can have a look at the multitasking here. So 3 gigs of RAM, obviously, in the M9 versus 2 gigs. And straight away I can see a little bit faster performance on the M9 when it comes to the multitasking here. So weather, reload. So I think you can see here, if you're a power user, you probably will be better off with the M9 when it comes to the apps and the multitasking. But your web browsing seems to be very good on the A9 with the new processor. So check out the GTA. Whoa. So this reloaded, but I don't know what's going on with the M9. Maybe it's crashed. So can't really be decisive there. And Boom Beach. Both of them reloaded. But this loaded faster again. Wow, so that's very nice. In fact, I don't think it loaded faster last time, but still I'm going to support the M9, power user's choice here, definitely. I think the A9 gives you good performance in general, but facts are facts, you need the raw silicon at the end of the day. Hopefully HTC won't skimp with the M10. So we can have a look at the camera performance here and have a look to see if this new sensor can actually compete here. And generally I think that I'm supporting the A9 like in most scenarios. For example, if you see here, this is the outdoor shot, very nice and bright on the image here, whereas a little bit kind of murky on the M9. M9 has improved since it was first released, and it was a bit disappointing, but I think generally I was liking the things that were being produced on the A9. So you can have a look here, see the HDR as well. To me it just looks like it's got more detail and liveliness to it, and also the low light shots look much more clearer, less grain that you find on the M9, which I think definitely could have done with the optical image stabilization. So I think generally I'm supporting the A9 here just a little bit more, but it's up to you obviously. You can have a look at the video recording as well. Hey guys, so we're just checking out the HTC One A9 video here versus the HTC One M9 on the left. The one on the left obviously can do the 4K video recording, whereas you got your full HD only on the A9. But you know, maybe that doesn't necessarily translate into nicer video, because we do have the optical image stabilization here on the A9. So just going to have a quick walk and see how they handle this. And I think on the screen looks like the A9's probably handling it a little bit better. Definitely think they could have included it for the M9. Let's have a look at the focusing. So I think the focusing again a little bit faster on the A9. So probably you're going to get nicer video even though it is only full HD. So really all HTC need to do now then is put the kind of like A9 camera into the M10 and then you know, bump it up a bit so it competes with the best, and jobs are good in. You know, that's all they have to do for the next phone really. You can see that the M9 is still the power user's choice when it comes to gaming, as well as, you know, other things, but I think the camera is actually better on the A9, so if camera's your thing, you know, you might want to consider that. Both are very beautiful phones though in terms of the construction obviously. However, I wish that they would have kept the front facing speakers on the A9. And but you do get obviously that fantastic fingerprint sensor, which is nice. You don't get that on the M9 obviously, but you do get expandable storage, I think, on both of them, which is pretty cool. Much bigger battery on the M9, so that's probably going to last you a day, no bother. So yeah, you know, there's some interesting differences here. Personally, I think it's subjective as to which one to go for really. Do bear in mind that the M9 is probably cheaper though, is here anyway. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.